Welcome back to Camping with Liam. In this video I'm going to go from Adelaide in South Australia all the way up to Darwin in Northern Territory. So if you want to check out what the road looks like and some cool places to see on the way, check out this video. Just left Wodonga. Yeah, car's a bit shaky, the road's not too good. So we just left Wodonga. Last time I'll be there in Victoria. It's sad. But I'm heading on my way to Hay now, which is a rural town in New South Wales. So 3.5 hour drive. I'm going to camp up there tonight. And that's going to be my halfway point from Wodonga to Adelaide. Now we're on our way to Adelaide. I'm going to a Port Parhay Reserve free campsite. It's on the coast. So this is where I'm camping night 2, guys. Here we are at Port Parham. Just set up camp over there. They've got campsites for $20 a night. Apparently they do military testing over there. Oh, what the hell? I don't know what I'm standing on. Bunch of leaves. Yeah, they do explosive testing over there. So that's an out of bounds area. Here we are tonight, guys, cooking up some lamb chops. Gonna be a good dinner. I've got some eggs over here, got some beers, the fairy lights going. It's gonna be delish. Morning everybody, just woke up, made some lamb chops for breakfast. Yep, just packed up the tent. I'm gonna head out to Adelaide today, explore Adelaide. Here we are, guys, in Adelaide, and there's not much to do. The markets, the central markets, are closed on Sunday and Monday, and guess what? I'm here on Sunday. Might have to just go to the big central shopping centre, grab some food there. Just hoping to see some markets. There's some nice castles everywhere. The post office was a nice big castle. Other than that, I'm not very much into cities. Here we are. I've got a big statue in the Victoria Square in Adelaide. It's funny, we left Victoria and now they've got a Victoria Square in South Australia. And over here we've got a big water tower thing. It's like a bunch of people with really long chins holding on to birds. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is the centre of Adelaide, guys. Not much going on a Sunday morning. Pretty basic. Oh yeah. How cool. Nice. Big old piggies. What's he eating? Scrubs. Nice. Got 2 big silver balls here. Kmart has little tubes.
I don't feel like popcorn.
How cool is that? Oh wow. This keeps going up. It's a coat of arms. Nice. never go to the toilets, the public toilets on the Oval in Adelaide. I was in there, you know, I'd been camping for a few days, so I hadn't gone to the toilet. So I was in there sitting down, pants down, and then I look at the toilet thing. You got to press it. Gives you like 2 squares. You're pressing, takes forever. And then there's a sign at the top. It says, "When this light flashes, leave immediately, because you've been here too long." I'm like, well, how is this fucking timer to dictate how long I'm supposed to take a shit for? Anyway, so I'm pressing these toilet papers. It's coming, it's coming. Just finished, just about to like stand up, put my pants on, and beep, beep, beep. The alarms are going off. Door just opens straight away. Fucking people walking past. I'm there on the toilet seat, pants down, everything. Luckily, I just finished wiping, so I just stood up and put my pants on straight away. I was like, holy fuck. But the door just opened up straight away. It's crazy. Yeah, so no privacy in those toilets. It's fucking opened up on me. And the alarms kept going. It was so loud that everyone was looking. It's like I'd vandalised the place and they were calling the cops on me or something. It was crazy. I'm on my road trip now. I've just left Adelaide. Just going through all these farmlands at the moment. There's all these wind farms out here. Tonight, I'm camping just off the side of the highway. There's a nice campsite. I think it's Lake Hart, which is like a salt lake. And I'm going to go check that out tomorrow morning after I camp up. Pretty much 110 the whole way. And it's pretty cruisy, really well built road. So it should be a nice adventure. So far this road is just so straight. It's like straight farmland on either side. There's a few wind farms here and there. But it's pretty entertaining, you know, you get the music going. The road's really well built and there's plenty of overtaking lanes, so you never sat behind someone for too long. Hey everyone. So what I've got here is a little hose. It's about 1.5 meters. And I got my water jerry inside this car here. But who wants to pick the water jerry in and out of their car every time they need water? So that stays there, doesn't even leave. Got this hose which is going to siphon the water out. Now, if I suck on this hose, it's going to draw the water through. And once it's coming, it's going to create a siphon. It's just going to keep coming out till, I get as much water as I want. Cool as that. Pretty good. And then, if you want to finish, just raise it above the jerry. It flows back down. That's how I get water out of my car. I'm going to boil some of this water for a morning coffee. And then the rest of it I'm going to wash up last night's pans. Leave that to boil. Don't always make a big brekkie on the road. Sometimes I just want to hurry up and get back on the road, get to my next stop. My next stop today is Kubapedi. It's this the Southern Hemisphere's largest opal mine. We are at Hot Lake. Nice and cramped in there. Here we are, going through the tunnel. Oh, see if I hit it. Wow. It's pretty cool. I can hear this tunnel whistling. It's because there's a train coming. Remnants of something. Oh, we're walking on salt now. It's all salt here. Yeah, cool.
Time to
Nice. Just go underground, eh? Hello, I'm Ben Moore. He's got a bucket. You reckon you could get up there?
I'll leave it for you young fella, mate.
Shimmy up.
Oh no, you got to put this side, there, there.
Yeah. Hey everybody, here we are in the opal mines. Just exploring underground. Got little tunnels everywhere. It's pretty cool. This is at Cooper. Got all these opal mines everywhere. Little dig outs. But I have to wear a hard hat because the roof's so low that I keep hitting my head on the rocks. Come on, look at this, eh? Very interesting. Welcome to Cooper. This is the opal mines. This has got to be the master bedroom.
Yeah, that'll be it.
The ensuite.
And he's stuck. Nice. Interesting. Alrighty-o, this is our last look at Cooper over where I was staying, and now we're back on the road heading up towards the Northern Territory, almost at the border now. Here we are guys at the Northern Territory. This is the border. Getting up there. Mad Nat's skid party, eh? So yeah, we got this big sign. People put stickers all over it. Pretty good. Yeah, funny thing about this sign, on the very other side they have "Welcome to South Australia." So I thought there'd be another sign, but no, they've just back-to-backed. You know, on the other side's Northern Territory, this side's South Australia. How cool. Very nice. And this is what we're being welcomed to, guys. There's not that many stickers on this side. Right here guys, and just pulled off in Calgara. Why isn't it focusing? Yeah. We got a whole clothesline full of boots. Let's go check them out, eh? It's nice. Pretty cool. It's the first hotel in the Northern Territory. Hey everybody. Well, we're in Central Australia now, in Northern Territory, and I'll tell you what, it's fly country up here. There's flies everywhere, so I got this little net on my face. Some flies everywhere. Hey everyone, so I'm just going to reflect on my campsite last night. I was near Culgra in the Northern Territory, Australian outback. I got right as we cross over the border in Northern Territory. There's this roadhouse called Culgra, or in Culgra, and they offer free camping, but all the caravans there were all squished up and there was not really any space. So I jumped on Wiki Camps to look for another campsite along the road, and there was a truck stop, and then just behind that there was a spots where 4 drivers would drive out on the dirt and just camp up and have a fire, which is a real benefit when you're out here camping, that you can actually get a fire. Sometimes in the desert out here it gets really cold at night. It got really cold last night, and so it was good to have a fire to stay warm. But one thing I noticed, as soon as I cross over to Northern Territory, one, there's no service in these places, and 2, the flies are everywhere. There was, luckily, the service station that I went to before that, I bought a fly net. I actually bought a fly net, just a net that goes over my hat, and I bought it just in time too, because there's flies everywhere. And so if you ever go to the centre of Australia, make sure you go to BCF or something beforehand and buy a fly net, because you might not always get to those places that have them. But Culgra definitely had a few in the survey. Yeah, so the flies were everywhere. But luckily, as the sun went down and the place got cooler, the flies just started disappearing. I think they were dying off because it was way too cold for them. Hey everyone, this is day 7 of my trip from Adelaide to Darwin. I'm now on my way to Uluru, one of the iconic Australian landmarks, the centre of Australia. It's very sacred to the Aboriginal people. So yeah, I'm going to go check it out. You're not allowed to climb it anymore. That got turned off in 2019, but you can still go there and have a look to soak in the beauty of this beautiful, amazing landmark. Morning everybody, just woke up. Uluru, it's just over there, over that hill over there. Packed up the tent. Now it's time to make some breakfast. So I ran out of eggs yesterday, and I'll buy some at the shops tomorrow, or maybe the next day whenever I get into Alice Springs. But for now, I'm just going to make some pancakes. Doesn't that look good? It truly is delicious. Just because I want some nutrition. Hey everyone, so I've just entered the Uluru National Park, and it's $38 to enter, but that gets you here for 3 days, so you know, but yeah, we'll see. So they've given us a little pamphlet. This is my QR code. scan that on the sign and it lets me in for the next 3 days. $38, pretty good. And then they also gave me some visitor information, which is here. It's like a map, I think. Oh yeah, there's the airport, Uluru. So this is the park entry right here. And I'm going to drive down and around Uluru, check it out. And then I think further this way is a cool place to have a look at. It's like a gorge. I don't know if it'll say it on this. Well, there's a gorge further that way. But yeah, today we're going to be checking out Uluru around here. Hopefully get some good photos. And it seems no drone flying in the whole park, which is a shame. Valley of Winds, blah blah blah. Oh, look at that, it opens up. Okay. Walks to Uluru. So this place opens at 7 AM to 6 PM. But the guy just at the front gate said that this national park closes at 7:30. So I think they might shut the gates at 7:30, so you got to be out before then. Cool. I wonder how long the base walk goes for. Base walk, 10 kilometers. Maybe not, eh? Maybe not. I think I might just drive.
Wow. Hello everybody, here we are at Uluru, the world's largest rock, pretty sure, at least it's Australia's one. We invite you to continue your journey with your heart and mind open to experience this place both ways. Well, here we are right at where they used to climb Ayers Rock back in the old days before they took it down and said you weren't allowed anymore. It used to be like a chain fence that you hang on to as you're getting through this really steep bit, but they've taken it out, so now it's just to look at.
This is the men's cave. So this is the old people's cave.
Here we are at my campsite for the night, about half hour out of Kings Canyon. And in Uluru, it's about $50 a night for unpowered sites, and you're looking at $70 to $80 for a powered site. If you want to stay in a cabin, it's above $100 a night. So it's pretty expensive in Uluru, but I mean they've got to earn an income somehow, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. So it's to be expected, but it is too expensive for my taste. I'd much rather be out here in the middle of nowhere. I got a 20-litre jerry, so I got enough water for myself. But yeah, so this is my adventure so far. I'm traveling on the road. Been on the road for a few days now. I'm fucking loving it. You know, sleeping in this rooftop tent every night. I've got a King's rooftop tent, and it's doing me pretty well. The one review I've got about this rooftop tent is the old model used to crack a lot, and so they must have updated the plastic, but it's still... I've had this for 4 years now, 3 years, 3-4 years, and there's a few tiny little cracks coming into it, into the plastic. It's still waterproof, you know, still keeping all the water out, but it's just a bit worrisome, you know. But these fucking tents that pop straight up, they go hard, good to go. So if you're in the market for a rooftop tent, this King's tent, definitely a good option.
everyone, we're starting our walk on the Kings Canyon Rim Walk. It's a 6-kilometre return. They say it'll take 4 to 6 hours, but no, I reckon we'll get it done in an hour, 2 hours. But that does look fucking steep up there. That'll slow me down for sure. But yeah, this is Kings Canyon. They got helicopter rides. We'll check it out. Hey everybody, here we are. I'm 10 minutes into my Kings Canyon hike. It's gone pretty well. It's leveled out. There was a nice steep part at the start. Once you get through that, it's nice and flat. I reckon in a few minutes I'll get to see some good views. Well, here we are. One of the first viewpoints. Big canyon here. Pretty cool.
As someone who works in a coffee shop and makes coffees, it doesn't start with milk. Perfect. But it's like coffee milk.
And now approaching Cotterill's Bridge. We got the Grand Canyon over here. See how much of a slope down it is. We have this cool rock, formed naturally of course. Here we are everybody, at the Devil's Marbles. These massive rock formations. They've got a nice 400-metre walk that you can do to walk around it. And oh my god, look at that. It's a massive clean crack. How a huge boulder cracks in two. How cool is that? Big fucking slice through the middle. That's insane. That's what you get sometimes, big oversized load on the road. Jeez, big boy, big mining scoops. Fuck. Massive. I left Devil's Marbles yesterday and I've been on the road now for 9 days, or 10 days, this is the 10th day. And I'm about to pull into Darwin, which is really good. Thanks everybody for watching this video and catch me on the next one.
You have the same idea as me. Come down here for like.
Oh my God!